So I'm reading this book at the moment called Buy Back Your Time. And I've started thinking about the places where I'm spending most of my time doing the most repetitive, the lowest revenue generating tasks, and also the lowest cost tasks that I would be able to outsource. And so before jumping into a spree of hiring and outsourcing and delegating this whole thing away, I wanted to review the AI capabilities of our agency right now, where we are already using AI successfully, and also where I want to continue using AI and implement it to scale to 50K per month whilst staying lean, because I have no interest in building a behemoth of an agency with 5-10% margin at that point. I want to be able to keep as much margin as possible, and also to systemize and automate as much of the process that we handle in our day-to-day operations, as well as in our own acquisition with AI. And I know a lot of it is still in pretty early days. A lot of it is really sophisticated and advanced. We're using it in quite a few places already. So this is going to be a very quick run through all of those capabilities. I'm just going to preface this by saying you do not need any AI to get to $10,000 per month. So if you're not yet there, then do not overcomplicate it. You really don't need to learn any of the complex ones. If you want to use some of the simple ones to make your life a bit easier, fair enough. I will say this though, if you don't know yet how to create fundamental bare bones copy, for example, or creative when it comes to acquisition, when it comes to fulfillment, then you're going to want to understand some of those fundamentals first. How to write a high compelling ad, how to make a high compelling, high converting video or an image. And the good news is that if you don't know those things, you can actually use ChatGPT to teach yourself. The best search engine at the moment is actually AI, whether it's Claude, Gemini, GPT, whatever you're going to use for that. Don't use it to get the finished product. Use it to get the inputs required. Ask ChatGPT, for example, how would you write copy if you were the best copywriter in the world? How would you create a high converting offer in a saturated niche? What kind of offers would work best and why? And try and interrogate the model, try and understand the fundamentals, the first principles, because that's what's going to help you diagnose and figure out things when they're not working or when they are working later down the line. So you do need a basic understanding of some of these things that you're doing so that you're not just flying blindly in the night, okay? And so apart from that, do not overthink this, do not overcomplicate it, because some of these tools have some very steep learning curves. I know for a fact I wanted to learn mid-journey and master it to a point where I realized that is taking away from high revenue generating activities for myself. And the lesson there is that what I will do is learn some of these tools that actually genuinely interest me after I buy back some of my time, after I scale to a place where I'm a bit more cushy, a bit more comfortable. And you can do the same thing. And better yet, you can pay someone else to do it for you when you can afford to pay resources. But again, to get to 10K per month, you don't need that. You just need leads, you need booked appointments, you need to sell. Those are the skill sets you need to master first. So with that being said, let's dive into where we use AI right now and where I want to be using more AI moving forward. The first place where I want to implement AI is for lead generation and prospecting, meaning with ads getting more and more expensive and more competitive, depending on the niche that you're in, of course. As we scale, we are finding that there are natural limits to how far we can scale our budgets without compromising our returns on ad spend and our ability to maintain performance consistent. Because of that, we are looking to add a second channel of acquisition, and one that's kind of smiling at us right now is cold calling. The least it's being done, the most it appeals to me, because it's all about arbitraging an opportunity that's not being exploited and leveraged. And at the moment, it's kind of funny. Everyone is moving into ads, whereas before they were afraid of ads. And because of that, fewer people are doing the cold calling, or at least in our niche. And so because of that, we need to generate robust leads, robust lists. So I'm looking for AI solutions that can generate those lists for us, that can scour the internet and put together lists for us, and then even better, outreach for them. And so there are two other components that I want to bolt to that system. One of them is call analysis with gong.ai or any other tool that analyzes these calls, because I plan on hiring a cold caller, a commission-based cold calling person, and basically put them on the dial. And I need a software to analyze their calls, to make sure that they're following the script, to make sure that they are basically doing what they're supposed to do, okay? The next thing is the actual script generation. For that, pretty self-explanatory, just Claude, Gemini. I prefer Claude, it's a bit more humane than GPT. But we already have a lot of extensive scripts for appointment setting and for selling, and we are basically going to feed them into GPT models, train them, and have those basically churn out refined scripts for structures of the calls as well as for rebuttal handling. And I'm going to get into something very juicy on this in a second, but let's stick to the structure here, to the order of things, right? Want to use ChatGPT or any other chatbot to pre-qualify inbound leads on ads. And this is for both B2B for our acquisition as well as for B2C for fulfillment for our clients. Meaning we want to basically have capabilities that respond to leads instantly. We are noticing a very large number of leads are coming outside of working hours. And that's not a problem because we are able to work with appointment setters across the entire 24/7. We've done it before, have shifts matching back to back. We can call leads in the middle of the night if we want to, especially in our B2C in the med spa space, for example. We're seeing a ton of leads coming at night, people wanting to lose weight in the middle of the night when they're going to the fridge to get themselves a sandwich, whatever's going on there, I'm not sure. There's definitely a spike of leads coming in at night. The problem is that you cannot call them at night without looking like you're the weirdest company out there. And so what we do instead is we use bots to text them straight away, and that's how we combat that. And so that's what I want to continue utilizing, and not just that, but also a voice bot, which is actually being implemented at in GHL right now and in other CRMs. A voice bot that can actually do the first dial for us, that they can do that first speak to lead as soon as the lead comes in, just to do a quick hello, a quick nurture, a quick pre-qualification, and basically try and book a follow-up call with one of our appointment setters. Cool. Now, in terms of creative, we are using GPT and we are using Microsoft Designer. We are using the Zin, Ideogram, and other software for creative, for static image creation, and it's phenomenal. These models are absolutely amazing. We use them all the time to create before and after, to explain treatments, to create all kinds of fantastic, fabulistic designs like hyper reality kind of stuff. It's really cool. It's really cool. And the click-through rates are absolutely nuts on some of those designs. Of course, we couple that with some serious heavy qualification on the back end, because we don't want to just clickbait people into becoming leads that are worthless and don't book. But yeah, we use a lot of that already. What I do want to use more of is video AI. Captions is already great. It creates these amazing models that can be used for talking head style ads and for explanatory videos. We want to use it for VSLs as well. We want to use a lot more of that, and also some more AI generating capabilities to create procedure videos. That's something I'm still exploring, something that I'm still playing with. They're not quite there yet. Video tends to go off the rails and morph into all kinds of weird stuff, but I know it's a matter of prompting those tools properly, and so that is something that I'm looking to add more of. Videos typically increase the cost per lead, but they also increase the qualification, and they get leads that are a bit more primed and ready to buy. So that's definitely a big focus for me in 2025. And also AI editing tools like Premiere Pro, Photoshop. They've implemented so many tools, so many capabilities. We have defaulted to simplistic models, simplistic software for editing recently, like Canva, CapCut, amazing stuff to churn out quick content and quick iterations. But when it comes to Premiere Pro and Photoshop, I'm looking for editors who already have those capabilities and understand the software to that extent that they should, simply because it's going to be cheaper for them to produce edits for us. And them utilizing AI means they're going to be more efficient. They're going to give us creative quicker. If yeah, I feel like if we don't implement that, we'd be silly to try and compete in 2025. Okay. When it comes to scripting, when it comes to ideation, GPT, Claude, they're doing a fantastic job. Again, you need to understand first principles in order to prompt the models. And when you're not happy with the outputs, you need to be able to train them in feedback in order to get better scripts out of them. But for rough templates and for rough ideas, starting points, I love Claude. Again, it feels more humane, more natural. We use it all the time to create scripts. We're going to continue doing that a lot. Where it gets extremely interesting for me right now is in the training and hiring sector, especially in roles with very high turnover, right? So we have we're hiring setters. We're hiring a ton of setters, hiring and firing, and that is a very crucial piece to start doing a bit more automatically. So right now we've already trained a model to handle script analysis. We are basically using GPT and other text models to analyze the scripts of our appointment setters and to give them feedback on how they performed. But we want to implement it in a way where it's combined with video to train them as well. Instead of me meeting with them and going through rebuttals, throwing rebuttals at them and them sort of countering them, I want a sort of model that can, if not video, at least audio, shoot them rebuttals and put them on the spot constantly. I want to hear how they handle call me back later. I don't want to pay deposits. How does this work? How many sessions will I need? Etc. Those rebuttals are so crucial to the performance of the appointment setters. And right now we are still relying heavily on humans for appointment setting. And I predict that that's going to be the case for at least another 6 months, if not 1 year, depending on how fast technology moves and catches up with it. They're still a bit robotic, a bit too monotonic. I prefer humans still. Okay. Okay. I also want to use GPT and Claude to write roles. We're already doing that, to write role descriptions, to produce hiring funnels, the ads, the creative, the whole lot. That piece can be entirely done and delegated with AI. Even more so, I want to pair it with make.com to actually automate some of it without me needing to prompt it every time, especially when we're opening and hiring very aggressively, very fast. Okay. Another piece in that training in hiring is the actual qualifier. I want to be able to qualify the appointment setters based on their interview applications. So we're already asking them to send interview looms and answer a bunch of questions in a form. I'm already using GPT to basically analyze those and instantly disqualify red flags or to look for some indicators that I need in order to know that it's someone that's worth speaking to. After that, we do group interviews. If I could automate interviews as well, at least the pre-screen, pre-qualifier interview, that would be superb. I would be able to hire so much more efficiently. So that's another area of interest. Now, when it comes to our client success, I am looking to implement a bot in our Slack channels for Q&A, for FAQ, and for technical support for our clients, to open tickets for them and to basically front some of the load of all the questions that they have on a day-by-day basis. Apart from that, we're already using AI tools like Fathom to record our meetings, minute notes, and to automatically send them to the clients, because accountability is crucial, and not just accountability, but also audit trail of things that were said and done, so that the clients can see that we have a plan of action, that we're implementing it, that now we have results, we have outcomes, this is what's happened. It's a great piece to shift perception of results, of performance, of our hard work, especially when results and performance is dwindling, right? Again, remember that clients don't fire you when the results are not there. They fire you when there's no communication, when there's no proactiveness, and when there's no goal-oriented, problem-solving oriented approach. Okay, cool. Currently, we're using Slack to generate transcripts of our calls for appointment setters. I've already mentioned that. Or we use Rev or other AI tools to take the appointment setter calls, listen to them, create feedback, run it against our scripts, run it against our proven rebuttals, feed it back to the setters, have them learn it, implement it, and improve it. And we're also using that to create scorecards for our setters so that we know how much we should be paying them, penalizing them, training them, or worse, firing them. Okay. When it comes to presentations, whether it's in VSLs, whether it's on onboarding, in client expectations, in status meetings, in launch calls, we use gamma.io a lot to make presentations more visual, more rapidly. It also looks very nice. It looks very futuristic, especially if people are still using Google Slides. We try and differentiate there as well. I want to be able to create these automatically. I want to be able to have these created in a way where the report comes in for the week with our results, and then that goes to Gamma, and Gamma puts the presentation together, and we're pretty much already almost there. That's a case of using Zapier and Make just to pull the data into Gamma. Gamma's already doing everything else. Then I just give it the last 10% to look at what it did, make sure it looks good. Onboarding, huge one. Onboarding is at the moment costing us anywhere between 2 and 4 hours per client. And we can bring it down to about anywhere between 1 and 3 hours, but I want to reduce that even further. I want to send contracts automatically, set up the initial meeting, the status bi-weekly, the launch calls, create the Google Documents, the Google Drive in the backend, their Slack channel, and basically all of this should be automated. This is not even AI. This is just pure automations. We're just playing catch up on that when we're building that infrastructure right now in order to have the launchpad to scale to 40, 50 clients and beyond. Then a client autoresponder for speed to lead. I've already covered that. And finally, the last piece here is SOP creation. When it comes to frameworks, the standard operating procedures, I am using Loom to basically record a lot of processes, and the automatic transcript method to create the SOPs to then pass down to our team of media buyers, of appointment setters, of client success managers, operation managers, and so on and so forth. So it's a beautiful tool to automate the creation of SOPs in your business, and they absolutely need to be done. You need to document everything that you're doing, because as you're learning and you're getting better at wearing 14 hats in your business, you're doing so many things that you don't even realize. And the problem with it is that when you try and teach it to someone else, you leave out so much detail. So the best way to do it is just have AI sit on your shoulder, watch you, document the whole thing, create the SOP at the end, templatize it, and even better, add a checklist to it as well, so that you can check against the SOP and make sure that everything that's supposed to be done is done. So that is it. That is AI in a nutshell. It's when you dig into the guts of a business, you realize it's actually less sexy than the mainstream YouTube videos make it seem, but it is crucial when it comes to operations, when it comes to automation and operationalizing your business and setting it up for scale. Because whilst you might think right now that you have a client acquisition problem, I still strongly believe that businesses don't have an acquisition problem, they have a operation problem. Obviously, that's not me who said that, but I resonate with it deeply. And why? Because a good or a well-oiled machine when it comes to operations will generate results reliably, which will get testimonials, which will keep clients for longer. Retention is solved, testimonials, reviews, and that makes it easier to make guarantees. It makes it easier to make more aggressive offers, and it makes it easier to get more clients in. So it's self-explanatory for me at this point, and I hope you're seeing it that way too. Hope this has been informative. If you want any of the links, if you want to book a meeting to speak to us about any of these very specialistic needs and problem solved together, just book a meeting and keep your eye out for the free community that's going to be released soon. And until next time, rooting for you to your success. Bye-bye.